Yo, yo, yo. Hey, this is for my kinfolk. 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 First of all, I wanna thank the guy above that teaching me what's right and showing me much love. Thanking all the people that pushing me ahead. Now I know in due time be breaking off bread. Living life in life terms, gotta do. Cause things in the past might come back and haunt you. The way you started out, the way you fought about. Avoided all the haters cause you took a different route. You suffered from the loss, you ate from the pain. With all the death you kept a step and yet you still remain. So let's smoke, sit back and do a toast. I'm a family but you know to me it's King Flo. Yo, this is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk.
Say what? I 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 say what? For so many reasons. You feel me? I love that. I love that. For real. That's old school there, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? Let's start our day off. You know what I'm saying? Let's get thanks to our higher power people, to the one we wish to call our God. What's happening? Let's talk. You know what? Yesterday, I gave my birthday shots out. Man, I gave my birthday shots out beforehand, people, all the time. Straight up. But you know what? Mike Larry got to do it again. It's the person that he is. MBK, no lack, the keeper. Happy birthday, my brother. Happy birthday to my namesake, Michael Crawford. Somebody got my name too, just like I got somebody's name, you know what I'm saying? And I follow him. And he's a family man, doing the right thing. Keep up the good work, my brother. Namesake, my fams. I want to say to the queens, Doretha Agraya and Lisa Dyke, y'all two queens, keep doing what you keep doing. You're going to keep getting what you keep getting. Happy birthday with many more. Food for thought. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to leave it right there. I see upcoming birthdays on here too. And my computer was acting all messed up. So I had to, use my best judgment. So I did say happy birthday way before time. And I said it today on the actual day. So that's cool. Then I'm reading something up here my cousin said. What's he say? People, let's stop these generational curses. Just because your mom was a underpaid woo-wop the bam, you don't have to follow in her footsteps and be a cheap woo-wop the bam. You look stupid, just like your mama. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, cuss. Oh, my God. Chris met word darn or none T. Yeah, those heavy words there. But we're going to change the subject on that. You know what I'm saying? People, we finna focus on us. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody having a blessed day today. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out there being prosperous in whatever they doing. You know what I'm saying? Making a way for themselves, making a way for them kids. You know what I'm saying? For the whole family, friends included. We're going to have a special guest on Friday, We're going to have Mr. Double H Apparel himself, Mr. Greg Page, y'all. You know what I'm saying? One of our own, He going to get on and enlighten us on a few things, a few things that's going on in the world, today. Things that we should be aware of, you know what I'm saying? It's just like pace setting, Somebody come up here every now and then and give us an outlook on life, you know what I'm saying? Give us skills, give us motivation, you know what I'm saying? They give us answers to things, you know what I'm saying, that we always want to find answers to. But you know what I'm saying? It's been real helpful, and I thank all those people that took the initiative. You know, I didn't even have to call you up here. Didn't nobody have to tell you to come up here. You know what I'm saying? Took the initiative to come on the show, you know what I'm saying, and elaborate on some of the topics that we had and everything. And as far as the news and the people that don't look at the news, you know, it had me kind of saddened today. But, you know, it's not going to stop me. You know, I heard about the guy, you know what I'm saying, that the ambulance drivers killed. And I'm looking at the guy that the police killed. You know what I'm saying, man? Man, it's we got to watch out for each other, man. We got to look out for each other. Most of all, we have to look out for ourselves, man. You know, they came to a call where, you know, he was intoxicated, you know, having withdrawals and stuff from the alcohol or whatever. I don't know if he drunk too much or whatever and stuff. They say he was like 31 years old. The paramedics came over there, you know, they got the video of them hollering at him, calling him all type of names and things like that, dragging him. You know, the police had to put him up on the stretcher. And then the ambulance driver, you know, he was hanging off of it, took him, slammed him down on his, on his, you know, they supposed to lay you on your back. They don't supposed to lay you on your stomach and stuff like that. Slammed him down on the stomach and everything on the stretcher. And then strap down, man. I'm talking about when you strap something down and you have one part and then you have to pull the part to tighten up on it. The man bent all the way down to tighten that motherfucker, man. They wind up, you know what I'm saying, killing the brother, you know. And it was, you know, it's like people don't care for life, man. We got to watch some people, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not a prejudiced type of guy, but you know what I'm saying? We do have, you know what I'm saying, some devils out there, you know what I'm saying, some blue-eyed devils, you know what I'm saying, that don't even like us like that, you know. It was no cause for that. You know what I'm saying? Just like the kid that the police just killed, man, you know what I'm saying? They're killing the black brothers, man. We need to embrace each other, man, you know what I'm saying? This is time for us to embrace each other, to get together, man. You know, we stronger together. That's why all this separation take place in the world. You know, that's a big word today, you know, with races being separated, you know what I'm saying? Families being separated, you know what I'm talking about? Kids being separated. It's a lot of separation going on. Separation of nations, separation of countries. It's a time that we should be standing up, man. We should be embracing each other. We should be embracing our blackness, embracing our culture. You know what I'm saying? Because we fight against a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things been keeping us from the truth from years and years and years, and we still falling for the okie doke. You know what I'm talking about? We still taking, you know what I'm saying, they act in consideration. It's becoming actions to us, you know what I'm saying? And why it's becoming actions to us is followed by repercussions. You know, we be the ones wind up getting hurt, misled, suffering from losses and everything like that, because we following something that's really not for us, man. Something that's not for you, it's not gonna work. You feel me? If the shoe too small, you're not gonna be able to put your feet up in it. We doing things that's not permitted for us to do. We're a certain type of walk of life of people on this earth. I tell you all the time, people can't get us mixed up like salt and pepper. They can't mix us like salt and pepper because we seasoning salt. Something like my name, Mike Larry, seasoned salt. You know, it's everything balled up into one. We got flavor. You know what I'm saying? We got taste. You know what I'm saying? We look good. I always said we was those people. We need to have some unity among ourselves, man, because we losing ourselves. You know, I had something up here that I want to talk about today. You know, I'm gonna get up here, gas or no gas, but you know, I just want to put it up. I'm gonna put two words up: inspire and mobilize. You know, I want us to really take a look at them two words right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that, I mean, we can talk about. First, before we talk about, you know what I'm saying, the word inspire and mobilize, I want to define them. You know, I'm going to go with inspire first. Number one, it says feel, but in parentheses after that, it has someone. So what I did, I reversed the words. Since it's in parentheses after feel, I just put it in front of it and says someone feel with the urge or ability to do or feel something, especially to do something creative. Someone with the urge or the ability to do or feel something, especially to do something creative. As in inspiring someone. You know, they got a few words down here like stimulate, motivate, cause, incline. Incline meaning to rise, persuade, encourage, influence, to rouse. You know what I'm saying? To move, to stir, to go, to energize, galvanize, incite, to animate, to bring the best out of a person, coming from me, to change a person's way of life, the way of thinking, the things that they do. Changing in the way for better, to improve, to see progress. Inspire. We're supposed to inspire our kids. Inspire our friends. Inspire our neighborhood. Simply by just being creative. Creative within self. I told you what you do is a reflection coming off you, of you. It's a reflection of you. And the person that you are, judging from the inside out and not the outside in. See, a person on the outside can see your qualities, sometimes better than you. Sometimes a person can see your potential. Sometimes before you, by looking from the outside in. Some people see people lifespan, which be sometimes they can't see. And what I'm saying is we're a reflection to our generation, to our kids and everything. You know, we so smart and can analyze a person from their first appearance, their actions, the way they speak, the things they do, to have a thought process of thinking that, man, the way that person going, that person ain't gonna be with us for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Strictly judging from their actions and the way they carry themselves and things like that. You know, you just don't get that feeling from one person. Everybody is individual. Everybody had different personalities. But one thing, everybody know right from wrong, what's right and what's wrong. And anybody can change their behavior if they wish to. Especially a grown, mature person. That's a person that we shouldn't have to correct. That we shouldn't have to put on a hot seat to tell them about themselves. They know exactly what they do. The problem is when a person tell you who they are, we don't take them serious. We don't believe them because we got our own perception of that person. But I'm here to tell you today, when a person tell you who they are, believe them. Believe their actions. Believe the way they act towards other people. Believe the things that they do and the things that they say. I'm quite sure you can point it out because we very special people. We can read between the lines. Sometimes before the story is even told, we already got the answer of the rest of the story in our mind. Some of us been through it already and can recognize it. Some of us don't want to recognize it. Don't care about it. You know, those be the ones with the bare covers. You know, he or she who do not cultivate, you know what I'm saying, that pantry will die of hunger. If you don't fill it up, it ain't gonna be shit up in there to eat. And if you don't choose to fill that up, you know what I'm saying, you're willing to lay down, maybe even close your eyes. It's subliminal. Put it like this, you can get your eyes closed in the process. So we're going to move on to the word mobilize. You know what I'm saying? Because we first must inspire. I say it all the time, give them their roses. Pat them on the back, give them courage. Incite them or whatever you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Motivate them. Stimulate them to where they feeling good about what they're doing. Make them do better. You know what I'm saying? I hate that we got to persuade. You know, we shouldn't have to tell nobody right from wrong and what's good from bad. You know what I'm saying? But it's a part of inspire, you know. It's people like me that get up here and persuade. Give you both of the outcomes of things. I'm going to tell you the truth. I ain't going to beat around the bush. I'm not going to tell you half of it because half of it might be depending on your life. You know, I want you to go out there and win. So therefore, why should I hold something back from you? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to do it all. Everything that got to do with the word inspire. You know? You know, our next word is mobilize. They got a couple of, you know what I'm saying, phrases for this, you know. I'm going to skip the one because that's all about the government and things like that. You know. The second one, something like it, but I'm still going to go from the second down with the explanations that they got. It says, organize and encourage people to act in a concert way of order to bring about popular political objectives. And he used the press to mobilize and support for his party. It's another one. To bring resources into use in order to achieve a particular goal. You know, that's more like me. To bring resources into use in order to achieve a particular goal. You know? At sea, we mobilize any amount of resources to undertake a rescue, to save somebody. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. We mobilized and we came up with more than enough people, more than enough answers, more than enough solutions to get past this problem, to help somebody out. You know, we got together on it. We united. We all came as one, you know. Okay, we got another one. To make something movable or capable of movement. You know, can't get no help if people on their back, right? Can't get no help if people ain't motivated. They think it ain't gonna change, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna participate. You know, but these the two words that we working on today, man. Kings and queens, inspire and mobilize. You know, get together on topics, talk about it. If you do it in your own crew, you know, wherever we go, boost that vocabulary up, talk about something, you know. Talk about the weather, talk about the sports, give a person a compliment, change your way of thinking, you know. Make your thoughts pure again. Reach inside yourself. Give respect. Acknowledgement. Even to the ones that you think don't deserve it. Put an impact on them. Let them, goddamn it, say, what? They spoke to me? Yeah. It's all about the individual and the impact that the individual has. You can change a person. You know, one of the youngsters probably have a gun out. This is just a scenario. Crowd out there. You know, we talk bad and so high and mighty. If a person got a gun, man, you ain't gonna shoot no motherfucking body. I wish you would shoot me or woo up the bam instead of calming the person down. Let the person know you don't even want to see him get locked up or get in no type of trouble or nothing like that. You know, communication is the key. Is how you talk to a person. You can calm a person down with a pistol simply by telling them how beautiful they are. You know what I'm saying? How loving they are. How thoughtful you think they are. You probably can make a person with a gun feel good about themselves to where they put that motherfucker away and say, yeah, you right, man. You right. You everything. You number one, my brother. You don't need to take that out with you. You know what I'm saying? You got something stronger, man. You got a thought process out of this world. You know, you can think it and then give it breath, create it and make it happen. You don't need nothing to enhance anything you do. You don't need nothing to enhance you to be with no girl. You don't need nothing to enhance your personality as being a bully or a big man or whatever, man. You don't need no enhancement in nothing that goes on in this earth. Not even the alcohol, weed, the pills to make you. You already that person and live in color. You know, we do things to enhance us and to modify our behavior and stuff like that, to charge us up. You know what I'm saying? We're looking forward into a substance. You know what I'm saying? To even give us the courage to even do things. Some of us use it as an excuse, as being a victim or something like that. Like, I can't perform unless it's in me. I do my best work when it's in me. You know, we come up with silly shit when we the prize. Everything is within us. We natural. You know, we a product. You know, the sun loves us and everything. You know, I try to think back, you know, to myself. I think back into history, you know, simply about the medical field. Because, you know, they had aspirins and all that type of stuff back in the days. You know, on some pictures, I see that some, you know, Africans back then had diseases, but diseases caused by men and everything. But I never seen those people have like headaches, you know, catch colds and things like that. You know, those are spiritual people. And once you spiritual on the inside, can't no sickness overcome you. You know, some people go to the hospital, may get a few pills or whatever from whatever is wrong with them. But back in the old days, They were so spiritual. You know, they were so spiritual with God within them that they never got upset like that to even accumulate high blood pressure and things like that, you know, because they stayed prayerful. They kept their God close. You know, they didn't conquer up headaches, you know, like we do today by worrying and, you know what I'm saying, worrying about other people and situations that we in and things like that. We stress ourselves out and we forget about God. You know, we can't meditate. You know what I'm saying? Your heart get to beating fast. You know, your blood pressure go up and all this type of stuff. And we never had that peace within ourselves. You know, your health consists of your spirit, how your spirit is. Like they say, you can have a healthy spirit. And you won't have to worry about disease. When you worry about it, that's when it comes. You know, they say a man ain't never supposed to be scared, frightened, or nothing like that. You know, once you get spiritual and know yourself, because when you get scared, you start doubting yourself. You start hurting others. You start thinking people against you and everything. They say those people, you know what I'm saying, they prayed. They didn't have to have them sixes. They didn't have to worry about them and stuff like that. But us, now we get over here and we got people making shit, you know what I'm saying, because we got a headache. You know, that headache, you know, I used to have migraines every day on one side of my head, 2, 3, 4 times a day. I couldn't do nothing, eat, sleep, communicate with nobody. I didn't like the light in my eye. Man, it was a lot of people knew I had those migraines on one side. Big ass vein be on the side of my head, man. And man, I started feeling suicidal, man, with that shit, wanting to bang my head against the wall, you know what I'm saying? Because the pain was, I couldn't do nothing. I used to get shots in the back of my head, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? But anesthesia, you know what I'm saying, to cut the pain out, you know, it's, man. And by the grace of God, I don't get them today. I don't get them no more. You know, I'm thankful for that. But you know what it was? Stress. I could have had an aneurysm. I don't know what I could have, you know what I'm saying? I could have fell out at the bus stop or whatever, you know? When I moved to Vegas, you know what I'm saying? I moved here for a few reasons, you know, to better my life. Plus, I was being stressed out, you know, even though I had things, you know what I'm saying? I had the same shit I had today, maybe more. But I always been about, you know what I'm saying, moving forward in my life. And those headaches was making me feel like, man, I wasn't gonna make it. You know, one of our buddies had already had passed from an aneurysm. You know, we used to hang together. Somebody know Ebony, you know, used to stay across the street from Suda. You know, I used to talk to her sister, stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, she had an aneurysm one day. That's went to sleep. And you know what I'm saying? She didn't wake up. And I heard of aneurysm of people at the bus stop falling out. That's falling dead, you know what I'm saying, from an aneurysm, you know what I'm saying, from a vessel busting in their head and things like that. So, you know, I got real concerned, you know. So, I came here just to ease my mind, and I come to figure out that it was stress. That's when I came to the conclusion that stress really kills. Stress will kill you. It will cause you to stop eating, stop sleeping, stop everything that you're doing that you're supposed to do for yourself, And it comes from thinking about certain situations that you can't change. See, we as an individual growing up, having our way and shit like that, sometimes we think we can change things. We can change our family members. We can change our friends. We can change the person that we're in a relationship with, but when it really comes down, we're powerless people, man. We individuals, we powerless over other shit around us and people. I had a headache, what I'm saying? Wanted my people, my family members to act like I want them to act, what I'm saying? And, people do that in a relationship as well. And that don't be the case because you're powerless. Just like when I say, I love everybody, and a lot of people might don't love me. But you know what? That's something that they got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, when it comes to me, I love you. But if they hate me, it ain't a damn thing they can do about it. About me loving them. They powerless over what I'm thinking or how I feel or the decisions I make. Straight up. I had to be happy no matter what the situation was. You know what I'm saying? And that made me start loving myself when I had to just let go and let God. I had to do this for life-saving reasons. I had to disassociate myself with people that was hurting me. And these people that I love with all my heart and things like that. Love hurts when you love somebody, but they don't give off the same energy as you towards you. They might don't even accept you as being a friend, family member, associate, or what, and you just put out and you give so much and you try so hard to get validated. When in life, that person ain't gonna never give you the satisfactory of what you want. I had to let go and let God. You know what I'm saying? And the more I talked to him and the more I looked up, the more it reflected back on me. It reflected back on me in such a way that all I can think about was me. All I could make preparations for was me. All I had answers for was me. The phone calls, the visitations, the hellos, or all that stuff just enhanced me. It don't enhance me to a point that the progression was in me. My well-being, my attitude, my respect for others, my love for others, the way I treat others, my purpose. You know what I'm saying? It took for my higher power to reflect that back on me. You know, my higher power is the creator of everything. You know what I'm saying? I hate to even say him, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not. My creator don't come in no shape, form, or fashion. You can't even imagine him. Just know him as the creator of everything. You know, and your higher power can be whatever you want it to be. Money, car, vase, and whatever that gives you strength. Or what you believe in. Because your higher power is you. After all, he works through you. He works through people. You know what I'm saying? No shape, form, or fashion. No image. You can't have no image if you're working through people. God is within self. You know. When he say, let there be light, he let them in. He let them in. Let there be light because it was created out of darkness, blackness. The world. My people, inspire and mobilize. Let's inspire each other. Let's do things with each other. Let's have fun. Let's laugh together. Without the focus on the enhancement of alcohol and, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's recreational. You do it. You don't abuse it. You know what I'm saying? You can smoke a blunt and have a sip and shit, but we on something positive right here. We trying to make this shit work right here. You know, we in conference. We ain't just talking about what we did yesterday, last night, and all that type of shit. How much we drunk, how high we got, and shit like that, man. It's for recreational purpose. If it enhances you, it should enhance your thinking ability. You should think about you should think about things of the unknown if you have. I think that's what it's for. It's an enhancement or occasional substance to modify your behavior at times. To shed a little light on the situation. So why do we take the shit to go to sleep? To close our eyes? To just lay down and do nothing? If you're using it for the wrong purpose. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference when they say recreational. That other shit, the dry goods is for the sick and suffering on their way to death to keep them comfortable until they get there. You feel me? Shit right in your face. Understand? On the real. We need to inspire our kids. Let them know they the best. And they're going to be the one taking care of the family. Let them know that. Let them know they almost ready for their key. Their car. They own credit card. The kid got his own credit card and shit. Show them the basic life on life term skills. Give them something to think about. Something business wise. Something creative. Have his mind going in that direction. If you can replace some of that street stuff up in them, do it. With some recreational, occupational type things. We know don't nothing change overnight, so let's slowly inspire. Let's modify him with some different things to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's motivate them to be the best that they can be. You know, I'm guaranteed that we do that, you know, we will see some improvement. Might see them open up a little more, want to conversate a little more with their topic, of course, because they got questions. And that's what you want. You know, some parents can't handle the questions because they ain't got the answers. Because some of the things growing up, they didn't do what they supposed to do. Had did or whatever. But yeah, people, open your eyes, see the big picture. There's a lot of people today recognizing themselves. And there's a lot of people around us see those people recognizing themselves. We got to start following. We got to start leading. They say 85% are followers. Out of 100? Are you kidding me? 85%? You got 15 that's creative. Those the leaders, the boss, the CEOs, the presidents, the ones on the hot seat, the big ones, the ones with the bags. And then you got the 5% of people like me that know what's going on. Not following, but reciting the words that you are number one every day. Letting you know that you can do it. Picking you up from where you are. Lifting you up from where you are. Giving you suggestions on a productive lifestyle. Always willing to stand next to you. Get my hands dirty too. And we are the ones that 15% of leaders, presidents, etc., trying to get rid of. You know, we had a lot of people pass in the past, got assassinated in the past for doing what the 5% doing, trying to wake people up, introducing them to themselves in such a way. But you got the 85%, the rest of them following, you know what I'm saying, listening to what the 15% is handing down to them, like big chains, cars, fast girls, fucking guns. Letting them know that they expendable. You can lose any one of y'all. We got more. Big ass and little U's choosing people that they want to put on. And those people get the chance to belittle the rest. Or the rest get a chance to hate their guts because it's supposed to be them up there. And now we fight against each other. And now it's a generational curse of our culture to where we don't want to see nobody get above us, our color. We got in our mind that the light-skinned people own the earth. They dominate. We can't even talk to them. When they're around, we scatter them. We scared to speak and everything. Need to flip the switch, people. You know, inspire your own. Be inspired by your own. I don't know why we got so much. I ain't gonna even say hate. So much dislike in each other. We can dislike somebody's ways. We can dislike somebody's hair, the way they dress and shit like that. Excuse me? If you really think about that, that's dumb. That's for a slow, illiterate person to don't like something. But everything they got on is okay. Who are we to judge each other before we judge ourselves? We say something bad about somebody before we inspire somebody. And if it go back and forth, the motherfucker ready to move their joints, their body movement, they ready to fight or whatever. Well, you talk about jobs and all this type of shit, have people being treated bad and everything. Why you don't act on that? Put on your suit, go downtown with a briefcase, go to some meetings, mobilize. Come on, y'all. Man, what happened to encouragement? Animate. You know what I'm saying? Uplift. Why we can't be influential to each other? Why can't we be a good influence instead of a bad influence? You make an influence on somebody, you don't go around the corner and then get to talking about people and pointing motherfuckers out. But it's people that do that. And I see them every day online. You got to watch those wolves in sheep clothing. Tell you something good, they walk around the corner and treat somebody bad. Talk about somebody. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You know, your impression, your personality, your character, everything is being judged. You know, you can't pull the wool over everybody's eyes today. People see right through people, what they're about. If you're going to keep it positive, you got to be 100% in it. But if you want to put bullshit up in it, things that you see on that side already that you're trying to go against, but you feel if you do it, you can get a little more attention with it. No, you still putting yourself in that predicament. You only could talk about yourself and the changes you're going through. You know, I coincide with a lot. I coincide a lot with myself. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, I think about a lot of things. You know, I got that time to think about things, to look at situations, to analyze them. You know, I get the interview in my head. But inspire and mobilize is something that we need to take in consideration, people. But first, we got to inspire. That's the only way that we can mobilize. We can get together. We can get together on some good things for people. You know what I'm saying? People, individual, families, or whatever you want to call it. But you got to inspire somebody, though. You know, you got to bring out the best in that person. You know, we got to compliment that person. Everybody don't get complimented on everything they do, so they give up on their dreams and their visions and things. Multi-million-dollar visions don't been swept under the rug. Other people don't came out with it. You know, and that could be a person bringing out their innermost. You know what I'm saying? We got it up in us. Say the prophets took all excuses. Shouldn't none be an excuse for nobody. Not unless it shouldn't just be no excuse. Everybody got willpower. We got courage, strength, all that within us. We can do whatever we want to do. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. And if you do it, please do it in moderation with some respect and some positivity up in it. That's the only reason you're going to get somewhere. If you do it like that, you do it another way, negative things start coming. Sometimes you got to put lies on top of lies on top of lies, trying to cover up something that can never be covered. You know? We don't been on here, going on an hour. You know, I'm just checking in. I want people to have a special birthday again, like I said. And be on the lookout Friday for our primetime show. You know, we got Greg Page coming on the show. You know, he's going to tell us about some things going on that, you know what I'm talking about? Maybe we need to get on top of. You got a whole lot of flaggers out here. You feel me? Whole lot of flaggers. We looking for braggers. Straight up, we look for braggers on this site right here, not flaggers. You fly somewhere else. But anyway, take care of them kids. Make sure them kids out the street. And like I said, Make sure our elders are okay, man. Them people's up in the office talking about doing everything, cutting Social Security, Medicaid, all type of things, man. They're trying to get rid of shit from us because we rising. We knowing where we coming from and everything, man. We putting 2 and 2 together right now. It's a lot of people that's on history right now. You might see a lot going up and down the timeline. You know, they know, they see, we know. You know what I'm saying? We can't get on their sites. Because that's what real prejudice at. And they talk about the guns they got and what they gonna do and all that, what they need to do and stuff like that. But yeah, man. Them people trying to do us, man. They know we getting smarter. So they gonna try to make things harder and take some things away. They want that power. But you know what? The world don't rotate like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get a turn. Them people don't know that. You can't own everything. Can't claim everything. You know, this world is being diverse. Y'all people sleeping with black people. Everybody sleeping with black people. Everybody multicolored. You can't change that. You know? And too much power ain't good for the body all the time. On the real. You can't send people off to their destruction all the time, man. You got to know those going to be unworthy people to you. And what you do is how you do it. Don't do nothing and send nobody off that you wouldn't do yourself. Put it like that. Let's be inspired, people, and let's inspire others. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can mobilize, we can sit at the table, round table or whatever, and discuss matters that make things better up in our neighborhood and within our generations. You know, be that person. Like I always say, you know, I got much love for you. I'm gonna keep it real. Ain't no beating around the bush, no going into formalities, telling you shit. You know what I'm saying? But I want to thank everybody for listening. It's been an hour. I'd say I wasn't going to stay on too long, you know, making preparations behind the curtain for other things. And, man, just be on the lookout, man. We got a lot coming from Food for Thought, you know. It's hard for me getting rest nowadays, you know, because I have so much I'm thinking about, you know. I'm thinking about doing things for people, you know. It'd be crammed up, but, you know what I'm saying, we're going to get to it. But don't be scared to participate with me. Give me some answers, some suggestions, or whatever. Come on, let me hear some testimonies, some good things, some laughs, some job openings, or whatever we need to have, y'all. Let's get communitized, you know what I'm saying? Let's get together. Let's have, you know what I'm saying? Man, we can do it all, for real. We can do it all, y'all. And, you know, this is a start. You know, especially for people that's opening up their LLCs and stuff. Come on here and promote your business. Promote your family or friend. You know, get them much ups. Give them their flowers. They doing something positive. People working with kids. Come up here and say something for them. Let them know we appreciate them and things. You know what I'm saying? Inspire. Just want to thank everybody for tuning in once again and stuff. I'm about to get up out of here, you know. And I just want to say, may the few righteous be many righteous, people. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk, food for thought. You know what I'm saying? And I'll kick it with you a little later. Prime time. Later.
Since the beat still going, rock lit, I'm blowing. Dollar checks, I'm counting all the time, I'm scoring. Laid back compatible, switching up my audibles. Not in front of clown niggas, life is full lateral. Some stuck with me, but the other ones left. Those was the low life, the other ones just. Long live my hood, yes I came from that place. From the old special stone, we call it double A. You might see me on the tube, you might see me on the street, but I made it in the lab, making beats. I beat the blocks, I beat the rocks, I beat the cash, I beat that ass, I beat the finish, got you lacking in the past. I did the dash, I did it by myself, I did the product, and I didn't need no help. I did the ups, I beat the downs, I beat the roads, heading to a new town. The shit got hard, I beat the odds, I beat the family, now we all apart. Now I'm in the lab, looking for the star. I'm on the grind, can't waste no time. I'm CEO, yes I'm down for mine. I beat the drums, I beat the streets, forever yours. I beat the beats, I beat the beats, I beat the beats.